Oh, it's hard being a rock star. People just throw themselves at you, and sometimes you have to throw them back. It's hard because you love them all. You know, really and truly, it's like that sometimes, you know. But, oh, my God, people, we're all rock stars. And we've all had to throw some back, and it breaks our heart every freaking time. But it brings us back to the reality of how divine our love really is and how that presence of love is in every moment, even when you got to throw a good catch back. You know, because it just doesn't match, it just doesn't fit. It's misery for you both, and goodbye, Charlie. Let's be on our way. That's the lovingest thing we can do today. And we've done it. Again and again, babies. Yeah. Because, you know, our heart could settle for nothing but pure paradise. That's what it really was truthfully demanding of each other all the way along through all of this experience. And boy, you know, those of us that are a bit of a spiritual progressive, let's say, pioneer is what I want to say. You know, but it's even more than pioneer. It's the spiritual woodsman, the one that gets out there ahead of everybody else, the mountain man, you know what I mean? And woman. Woo. Boy, there's some wily women's out there too, man, I tell you. There's some real progressive hearts in this reality, man. And they've done some spectacular work, but when you're playing that part, man, when you're in that role, everybody else wants to be there where you are, and they like to think that they already are. And yes, indeed, they are, because you're there. But it's kind of a crazy thing, you know. It's like, you know, they seek to emulate. But what you do is love them enough to recreate what they emulate. You know, I mean, you make it into a reality. You know, so it's in them, and they don't have to look at you as anything more than what you are. Another shining star amongst a whole grand field of them that looks like a carpet of light, man. You know, glittering and glowing and rainbows everywhere, just like the hot chick said. But that's all across the universe. That's everywhere. Creation is made of rainbows, don't you know? That's the essential core of life. The light, the golden light that becomes rainbow through what? Refraction, man. You know, through a lens it is participated in, you see? Ooh-wee. That's the magic of the rainbow that you see. That's also the mystery of the coyote revealing itself to you, right through you, man, right now. See how open your heart can be? See how understanding you can get it? You got it clear, babies. No need to be there anymore. You already evened that score. Recognize that. You don't have to make it up to anybody. Make it up to everybody by being who you are, babies, fully present. You know, you can forgive anything then because you've actually forgiven yourself of whatever self-condemnation, you know, self-judgment, self-torment you were under. Fuck all that. Enough is enough. We're done with it, you know. Pack it in the truck and send it south for the winter, and don't ever let it come home, man. Let it roast to death down there in the summer, too. What the hell? It needs a nice burn along with the tan, man. And we need the paradise that has our heart right in hand. We need to live, in other words, peacefully within ourselves and ever-presently forward-moving in the heart. Ever aggressive in that heart. Meaning that we embrace it and employ it in every element of our life. We live it, in other words. The divine intelligence given in our heart. See, the heart is the interpreter of creation. That's what I mean when I say every human being is the center of creation. Your heart interprets it into being. So your perception of it, your perspective is everything. You see? And if you're looking at it kind of negatively, which we do at times, hey, we're learning, we're growing, shit. Don't fall into the trap of thinking, oh, this is awful, I can't be doing this. You know, just fall into the trap of feeling like, well, whatever I'm doing must be all right, but I'll get through it and I ain't going to do it no more, you know, or whatever, you know. However that dissolves through you. I find a resolve because I see love in everything. Even, you know, when I'm angry and spewing, you know, and looking at the unfairness of life, I start to remember how rich I already am. And how present I am in the heart as compared to many humans. And what a divinely peaceful life I have because of that. You know, I mean, things still happen and so forth. But I mean, basically, you know, I'm living in an essential paradise already, you know. So I make all these little warpages to entertain me and keep me aggravated a bit so I don't take it too seriously and just settle in it and stay there. You got to keep moving in the heart flow, man. You know. Because it's to the city of light we want to go, which is home in our heart. You know, it's a relative thing. It's metaphorical, but it's a reality, too, that we're bringing into being. You know, and this these rainbows, you know, that the hot chick has predicted there in the little Coyote News Network news flash, well, are the beginning of an even much broader revelation, of course, which is, you know, the unwinding of the paradigm we live in. And the replacement of it, in a sense, with the reality of what you call spirit. But see, the spirit and the physicality, the illusion and that which creates the illusion, join in the center of all things. And so there is no illusion. There's the rainbow of creation expressing itself in experience expansively forevermore. How about that, baby? Is that mouthful or what, man? Shoot, amazed I got through that one. Without stumbling one little word. There I go. Now, see there. Now I feel better. Can't be too clear, man. Goodness gracious. I might start to catch on and have to actually live it, you know. Oh, I'm doing that already. Shit. Well, I'm still a little bit clumsy and awkward at it. Babies, if I can get a dude with a very trying life, man. I've been in and out and all about and everything else, but, you know, was very blessed all the way through, too. And so I got to acknowledge that as well, you know. The difficulty, by comparison to the blessing, was nothing. Yet when I lived it, I thought it was everything. You know how kids are. Spoiled brats, man. So it hurt like hell, but I got through it. And if I can make it, you know, you can too, shoot. I mean, you know, I've been everywhere, done everything, and so have you. Maybe not in this lifetime. Maybe there's just vague memories, little shadowy things floating up in your consciousness every now and then. This is a familiar experience. How do I know about that? Etc. Like, first time I saw an atomic bomb go off, I knew I'd experienced that before and died in one. I knew it. I was just a little kid. See, we have these vague, shadowy things, you know. Call it deja vu or whatever, but it's past life. Reincarnations in a moment. You know, a little flash, a little remembrance. See, we're getting more of those too, because it's not just, you know, it's a very personal experience, but it's the larger person in all that's revealing it through you, to you. It's yourself, in other words, yes, as the person, but the larger person, being all of creation, has determined that, well, yes, we've tried our hearts strong enough now. Let's recover. Let's bring the children back to life. That's why you're going to see rainbows everywhere as you go through your stages of life and living. It's the beginning of a stage of revolution such as you have never seen before in this reality, not in a billion frickin' years. Not in a billion frickin' years have you ever seen this. Nor will you ever see it again this way, because the perspective right along with the rainbows changes. And we can't live here anymore. We're in the now moment. We're in the and how moment. The wonderful love of appreciation, the nurturing heart of the divine creation of the mother love in the father's heart, the Son of God, more or less, S-U-N, shining inside of everything, everyone, you see. That's the reincarnation of humanity and all of creation right along with it. Now, some people take it as a dance and kind of a cosmic joke, and it sure as hell is, because guess what? We're already there. You know, we don't need to go through all this shit, but we like it. And it's like a ride at the amusement park. You want it to end when you realize it really is fun after the torment's over and you see what a ride you've had. You want to do it again, don't you? Well, not this time. Enough is enough. Because we've been on this ride probably 3 billion times or something. Who knows? It's a lot anyway. But, you know, so we're a little tired of it now. You know, well, I'm tired is not the word, because we never get bored. We're adventurers, man. So let's just say that it's worn itself out and it needs rebuilding, and we're going off to do something else, man, because we're, you know, it's party time now, man. You know, shit. We had our day at the amusement park. Now we're going to the rock and roll concert of the whole reality, the cast party forevermore, babies, because we all got Academy Awards. It's beautiful. I know now some of you won't follow that misnomer about Academy Awards, but most of you get it. And here's to all of you for getting what you got and going forward as you can with it. You know, nobody demands anything of you in this reality. If you need to hang around in the muck for a while, do so. Have a great time, man. Enjoy yourself, whatever you're doing. Be pleasant in doing it. Whatever you believe, feel, think, feel, say, touch, etc., experience. Oh, yeah. It's real, man, because you make it that way. So you be what you need to be and just get yourself through it and hold no qualms against yourself if you ain't feeling it the way some others do, you know. You know, in other words, don't hold yourself back by thinking, oh, God, I'm less or more or anything else like that, you know. You don't let the downer hold you down, man. You know, let the upper come through, help you see it clear. Just do what you do, in other words. Just go through the flow, go through the motions. Whatever it is. You got the day-to-day 9-to-5 shit. Well, hey, you're blessed beyond belief, man. A lot of people that die to be in your place because they don't live that good. Others, well, they look at you as the scum of the earth because you don't know any better. It's all relative, see? We're equal. We're equitous wherever we be. The king of Sheba is also the alcoholic on 16th Street, downtown Denver, etc. You know what I mean? It's just like, we're all in it together. It's a mutuality of experience that's very vast, and that's just in humanity. Now imagine as we expand into creation, you see. That's our real job here, is to return to our self-presence in everything. It's like that Son of God is spread out through all of creation. And that's our living truth, the mother nurturing love in everything. Mary J. and the Sun, more or less in a metaphorical sense, but a very real sense too. The bright sun horizon right there inside of you right now, man. And you can have it, you can be it, and you are it. Just let it happen. Stand out of the way. The disbelief is disbelievable. Unbelievable. You know, the only thing is real. And that's what you experience. That's the totality of your reality, this moment. What you experience right now, that's everything. That's all you are. That's everything that is. Right now. Right here. Everything. That's the moment. Be what you are. God, I'm happy up here on the hillside of love. You know, with the celestial view, man. Goodness gracious, you know. Can't see too much today. There's some fires down south of us. Seems like the whole western world's on fire. Well, it's all about transformation this year. Some people have some pretty dastardly plans regarding such things, but they're about to go awry. I want you folks over in the west, western regions in the southwest, not to be, get yourself safe, be safe. If your house burns down, don't hate us for it, man. It's part of the change. But I want you to be ready for a real change, babies, because this won't last long. These are purifying fires. These are clearing the atmosphere of pollutants far worse than the smoke you're inhaling, babies. There's a reason why, creation chose to create these fires in this time. As with everything, there's always, a higher cause, a higher purpose, the cause of the heart being served, and in these fires is the same. And in these you'll also see many manifestations of lights you don't see otherwise. You see, because the smoke will outline them for you. And they won't be just little shadowy, fleeting things anymore. It's going to help us start to redefine our reality. Right along with the rainbows. It'll be revealed some in that smoke too, man. There's the reason why I say rainbows everywhere, man, And we're beginning to live it, love it, see it, and be it, because we are the rainbow. The children of the sun are the rainbow ones, don't you see? Refracted through the crystalline energy into the life we're living, the motion of love, the ocean in motion, the deepest of feeling, the most divine of waves. Coming your way now and flowing right through you, baby, there you go, getting all swept along by it in the stream of life, propelled by the winds of the spirit heart, man. The eagles and the seagulls are the same, and the little chickens too. All of the feathered tribes are uniting now. They're coming home. It's the family reunion we've waited for. Seems like forevermore, don't it? But it's only yesterday, which is right now too. See, we live it all in a singular place, babies. You're starting to see what that means. It's a flow and a glow and a glittery appreciation to go with it. That's what empowers the rainbow into creation. See why we've been where we've been, and why we do what we do, and why we are what we are. That's the why, baby. It's the richness, the appreciation, the depth of the deepest gratitude. Brings the highest of heart into creation. The greatest of love into the most full expression it could possibly be. The new, clear explosion of the heart. And it's really more like a super expansion than an explosion. Because instead of destroying things, it simply resolves them as they are. It blows away the untruthfulness and shows it in the stark reality of the light of love. Which ain't so stark after all. In fact, it's pretty dang soft. Because it's given of the heart of the dove, from which the eagle and the chicken are birthed. All come forward from the dove, all the feathered tribes. See, there's your innocence. That's why it's the emblem of peace. With the olive branch of the Middle East, which is where peace begins now. Fuck all this illusionary shit, we're done with it. Don't you see? It's new players in this reality, angels awakening everywhere. Watch this scene, babies. You won't believe what happens next. It's comical as hell, but it's ironic and satiric, so bad it bites you on the ass, but beautifully so. We're in some times of real recreative creation when the rubber hits the road and the pioneers hit the trail, following the woodsmen that have gone ahead of them, babies. You know, the brave solo little coyotes, you know, that oftentimes are called on to lead the way. And they find no danger in any reality, wherever they've traveled. The monsters that other people fear are their friends forever. And nothing is harmful of anything any longer in this reality, because it's all given of a pure love. Soft, sweet, and as strong as powerful as it can be. That's our creative heart in motion, don't you see? You divine angels of reality. You're coming home to your heart for real. There's no more separation. The illusionary reality dissolves now as quickly as you can take it. But again, don't push yourselves. Don't relax. Well, you can relax as much as you like, but just don't push yourself. Don't force it, in other words. Or don't think you're there and accomplishing it already. Let it be what it is. Make no assumption, in other words. You know then where you are and what you be and how you be. And you know you're sharing it widely. And that's all that matters. However it is. You know, I mean, you just be what you are right here, right now. And you'll grow from there, of course. Change is constant. But it's really consistent in that the change we experience is into reality, our truthful presence of being, our real person, made of the heart, the star heart. See? So it ain't so bad being rock stars, and you know, people really don't do that to me. Nobody sends me pictures of titties and tatas, you know. Shoot, they're so divinely respectful, loving of me that, you know, such things just don't happen. I get a little sleazy advertisement now and then from guys that would milk you blind if you were stupid, but I ain't that stupid. So anyway, see, they've been real respectful. Just because I'm respectful of the life around me. I may not always agree with it, and sometimes it'll even aggravate me a bit. Doesn't mean I don't love it. Doesn't mean I'm not there too. You know what I mean? I'm beginning to understand what that means as we settle down here in the bright sun, just as naked as it is, out there where there's no one, but everyone's inside. We've taken the ride. Time of assimilation now. Feel that sunshine coming through. Be what it is. Let it be you. And hey, don't go away, because Grandpa's not through with you here on this Coyote Medicine Show, only on this hazy radio network. We got just a wee bit more of unwinding to do, but man, Chicago told me that, you know, if I didn't get on, they were going to split. So here they go, man. Away we are with Chicago here on that infamous, but very profound Coyote Medicine Show. Your morning wake-up call, don't you know? Here on the Hazy Radio Network, taking it lightly as you please, baby. Ooh-wee, we don't even care if you sneeze. That's you, bless you.
I sleep on a